another use case here. So this one's going to be involving the customer. So this is going to be involving when they pay at the cart. So as the customer, I can see the total amount of the selected, and then the method of payment, and then pay my bill. So I'll open it up to some questions.
So Nelson, for this one, do you have a preference? When the total amount shows up, do you want any specific information to show up there, like the name of the customer and any preference way of payment? Default payment method. Instead of cash, you want it to be chosen as credit card directly, and then the customer, if he wants to pay cash, he can then change the default setting.
Yeah, we can do the default setting to cash, and then we can just switch it to the credit card and that, just so that there's nothing crazy going on, and someone doesn't go into credit card by accident and then have to cancel that out. For the other information, I think that'll be fine. I think just a regular receipt would be fine once that prints out, but I think that's another use story we have, the use case one.
I got a question. Do you want to the app to save your payment information, or you wanna have like you wanna enter it every time for security?
For the first iterations or two, I think we'll just have it where that they have to enter it every time, and then maybe later on, if we do like an upgrade to the app, like 2.0, then we can look into something like that.
Great.
Are you looking to just have physically having to insert the card into the POS, or are you looking for tap to pay?
Tap to pay would be great, consisting that we are just a restaurant, so most of our bills will be under about the 50 mark or so. So tap would be nice and convenient and get people in and out faster.
You want Google Pay as a method in the payment?
We'll just stick with the Visa and MasterCard and then cash for now.
Let's suppose that, for example, the customer inputs invalid information. So what would be, there will be like a limit on the number of errors?
I think it would be the 2 or 3 times, I think, should be the limit of them entering it in, and then the card just not be accepted.
Okay.
So when you pay for it, would you like to be taken to a different screen? Would that be easier for you to manage your pins, or would you just like to stay where you are?
I think we can just stay where it is and just hit the pay button and it just process it in the background and have pay and it'd be done. Any other questions?
All right, so we can go.
We can move on to the voting now. So we'll do like we did last time, where everyone can just message me through WhatsApp app. We'll open up voting now, and then I'll just mute my microphone.
Alrighty, my vote is sent.
I'm done.
Thanks, as well.
Okay, so for this one, we're looking at not too bad. We do have some variations. Lester, you're the highest vote at 8. Can you explain that for us?
Yeah, I was thinking we needed to kind of work towards creating some sort of code from scratch. So I thought that would take quite a bit of time.
Okay. And then for our low one, we have Jay at 4.5. What are you thinking on that?
I was thinking like we can use the direct API called Razorpay in this project, so we can have the code ready and we can just accept the payments, and I think that would be faster. So that's why I said 4.5.
Okay, I like that. So that's not bad, actually. I think that's good. I think everyone else roughly voted around the same hours, but I won't tell everybody. So what we can do is we'll do our second round of voting. So if everybody just again wants to message me with your hours of estimate, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I think I have them all. Jay, you were just sitting at 5 hours, but everyone else is sitting at 6. Are you okay if we just go with 6 for this one?
Yes, I'm okay with 6. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this one we will set for our estimate of 6 hours. All right, so we're going to go on to our last user story that we're going to do in this meeting here. And of course, we'll have more meetings to do the other ones. So this one is for the staff member. I want them to be able to register their personal information so that they can create accounts and sign in. Do we have any questions on this one?
First of all, I have a question. What's the main purpose for this?
So the main purpose of me wanting them to log in and have an account, I want to be able to track my staff to who did what order, and also I want to be able to, when I create a schedule, I want to be able to email it out to people.
Thank you.
Any
For
other
the
questions?
unique staff ID, did you want it like just numericals, just numbers, or did you want alphanumerics?
For their username, they can do what they want, but the staff ID itself, I'll be giving that to them.
And Nelson, for once an employee, the staff registers, you want an email to be sent to the manager so that they can approve or decline the new registration?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, this is more of a design question. So was there a particular part of the page that you want the sign-in to happen? Your left, center, top?
Not really. I'll leave that up to you guys, as you guys are the ones who are the professionals with the design. As long as you guys make it look good, I'm okay with where it goes on the page.
Okay.
All right, have that all the questions? Do we want to open up for voting? Okay, so we'll do the voting just like we did before. Everyone can just message me privately, and then we'll go from the numbers there, and I'll just mute myself again.
Sounds good.
And that's everyone's vote, I'm pretty sure. Yep, perfect. So for this one, we do again have a high and a low one. So Camille, you went high. Can you explain to us why we would want to do 6 hours worth?
Yeah, because I was thinking about asking for the staff to add the personal information. So apart from the ID and the username, and maybe apart from the email, some other stuff about, yeah.
Okay. So then our low one would be John. You went with 3 hours. Could you want to explain that one for us?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we don't gather too much personal information. So we cut it down to just the essentials for privacy reasons. In compliance with privacy laws here in Canada, I would probably want to make sure that we don't gather too much sensitive information.
I like that, yes, especially since it would be available online. I like the fact that any really personal information I would have in hard copies in my office. Okay, I like that, yeah. So we'll open it up to a second round of voting. So if you guys just want to message me again, and I'll mute myself. Perfect. So it looks like I got everybody's vote in here, and it looks like we actually all kind of went down to about 4 hours. So I like that. And I will document that here for us. So 4 hours to do the registering staff. Perfect, guys. I really want to thank everyone for coming out for this really good meeting. We will, of course, have more meetings to finish off all the other use cases, and we can go through those. But I just wanted to make sure we got together today to get that done for us. So I want to thank everyone for being out, and have a great weekend, guys.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.